All right, so we're making Eu Cien Barramundi. Again, the fish can be any type of fish that you want. Eu Cien pretty much just means the process of scalding in hot oil. We're just gonna pan fry the barramundi or the fish, and we're gonna have the raw, finely chopped up garlic and chili and everything, and we're just gonna scald it with really hot oil just to release the aroma and the flavor into the fish. So, Eu Cien Barramundi, let's start with getting some oil into your pan or your wok. Get it to smoking point. We've got 2 pieces of barramundi right here. Again, whenever I cook fish on a pan, I like to cook it skin side first, because that's the part that takes longer to cook. And then what I normally do is I will flip it and I'll turn the fire off. I'll let the residual heat continuously cooking the fish so that it doesn't overcook it. So we're just gonna go in with some salt on the fish, both sides, skin and meat. And when your pan or wok smoking, it's gonna go skin side down. And for a fillet this size, I would probably go about 5 minutes with the skin side down, and then maybe about 2 to 3 minutes on the flesh side, and I'll turn off the heat, but I'll leave the fish on the pan or the wok and let the residual heat from the oil or from the wok do its job. So again here, very simple recipe. For this, we need light soy or soy blend. We need finely chopped raw garlic. We've got finely chopped bird's eye chili or chili padi, and we've got finely sliced julienne ginger. So this is my wife's favorite dish. Again, something that I used to cook during the uni days or when we were dating, when we were much younger. Very simple. She loves it. I love it. So this dish here, Eu Cien Barramundi, is your favorite dish, right? And just to fact check, it's probably the reason why you married me, right? Yeah, we got the reaction. That's it. You can go back in. So we're just gonna flip the fish right now. We're gonna cook that side for another 2 minutes. Just gonna season it a little bit more, just a little bit of salt. Don't be shy when using oil to, I guess, pan fry fish. But again, it's up to you, right? So whenever I pan fry a fillet of fish, I like the skin to be a little bit crispier. And then of course, then when the sauce and everything goes in, you got texture, right? You got the soft, juicy tenderness from the meat, and you get the crispiness from the skin. So have a look at the fish. You can get maybe the sort of like the side view. As you can see here, we've cooked it a little bit longer on the top. Skin is nice and charred and crispy. It's cooked all the way half up there. And for the bottom, we're just gonna cook it for half the amount of time that we cooked it on the skin. And then we're just gonna turn off the heat right now. And we're just gonna leave it there for the residual heat from the part that we've cooked on the top to slowly penetrate to the middle, and down from the bottom to slowly cook in the middle. And that's how we, in a way, cook fish perfectly. And this applies to a fillet. Now, in our wok, we are going to add quite a bit of oil, and we're just gonna deep fry these slices of julienne ginger till it's golden brown. We're gonna get it nice and crispy, and that's gonna be our garnish. Always very important to make sure that your wok or your pan is hot enough before we add in the oil. And as you can see, it's starting to smoke. In goes the oil. All right, so into hot oil, in goes our sliced julienne ginger. We are going to deep fry that till it's nice and golden. All right, once it's golden, heat off. Again, same thing. We'll let the residual heat from the oil continue cooking the ginger. And to this now, we plate. So, first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna load up the bottom with light soy sauce or a light soy blend. And then to that, We gotta add our fish. Again, see how it's cooked that way? Cook a little bit more on the top, a little bit less on the bottom. That'll be perfectly cooked. Slice of fish goes down, and again, look at that. And our second slice of fish goes down too. And to it, we're just gonna add all this finely chopped raw garlic on top, which we are going to scald it with hot oil, Eu Cien. Just scatter it all around. Chili, finely chopped chili. Again, the tip or the trick to this dish is the finer that you chop them up, the finer that you slice them up, the easier and quicker it is for it to release its aroma when you pour hot oil in. So it's not going to work the same if you're going to have large chunks of garlic or large chunks of chili. It just doesn't release the aroma quick enough, because you see the next step where we pour hot oil in. So we're just going to take the ginger out, strain it.
So ginger is just to add flavor to the oil.
Yes, the ginger adds flavor to the oil, but also at the same time, this will go on top as a garnish. So then you have a little bit of raw, you have a little bit of, I guess, fragrance as well, and you have this as the, I don't know, it's just an Asian thing, right? Having fish with ginger. So in the same oil that we cooked the ginger in, it's got the ginger's aroma into the oil already. You're gonna bring it up to a smoking point till the oil's very, very hot again. We're gonna scald it over this raw garlic and raw chili, and that will then cook ever so gently, ever so lightly, but release all of that intense aroma from the garlic and the chili onto the fish, into the soy sauce, combining everything together.
You know when the oil is hot enough?
Good question. If you're doing this at home, I would highly recommend doing it over a sink, just in case the oil splatters. And how do you know whether the oil is hot enough? You can either get a thermometer, or you can get a wooden chopstick, put it in. If your wooden chopstick is starting to bubble away, it's hot enough. But for me, the easiest way is to see the smoke coming out from the oil, right? The moment you see white smoke, you're almost ready. Don't let it go any further, otherwise it'll catch fire. And again, if it does catch fire, do not pour water onto it. Pour more cold oil into it. So as you can see, quite a bit of white smoke coming out already. So that was the Eu Cien part, or the scalding of the oil. And back on top it goes, our deep fried ginger. Let's go with some coriander. Oh yeah, Eu Cien Barramundi. Again, you can do this with any fish fillet that you want. The main idea behind this dish, perfectly cooked fish, seasoned well, umami from the soy sauce, the fragrance from the garlic, the chili, and the ginger. Simple, classic home dish. It's the winner in my household anytime. It's my wife's favorite dish, and personally, I think this was the reason why she married me. Try it at home, gents. Gotta say, Australia produces one of the best barramundis in the world. That itself is already so delicious.